Okay, so we're back. I had to make a little change in the program I'm using to capture this video. Um, and so when I last exited the game and I shut down the program, the file, the preset file that I had used for a while to load up automatically every time I load up this program was not there. And I thought, okay, what happened? So I realized that I had changed the settings for the file to be saved in a different folder, and it kind of threw all that off, and so it's now back to where it was before. And because I didn't want to get to the point where I have to load up the program and literally, you know, do the pre-save thing or go through the motions every time I load up the program. This time, we kind of resort back to the default setting, but it doesn't, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, so on to the leveling. So don't want to ramble. So yeah, we're getting close to we're about almost halfway through level 5, and this is going well. And I have a solo druid who is, I think around 32-ish, 33. He's been strictly just leveling. And then I started a Pally, a Blood Elf Pally, and she is just hit 18 as of, God, I think last, no, Monday night, yeah, Monday night. So I'm going to power level through her. My druid has herbalism and inscription. I've never done inscription at all. And my Pally has mining, and she's going to smelt the ores. And I haven't decided what I want for this one, because my solo main mage that I created on this account, who's also in the guild, he's a tailoring, so I don't know if I'm going to go tailoring or not. So I don't know what profession I want to use on her, Brookie. So yeah, I think once I get into the kind of later levels of the starting area, or even when I go over to the area where I usually go to, I might think of a starting profession to start. Not something that I've done already or am doing now. So yeah. So we're gonna go over here and grab these quests, and usually with Wrath, I typically, like I said earlier in the previous video, I typically just do instances, which is fun. But I'm also going to do some just strictly kind of questing as well, because leveling in dungeons is fun, but I mean, I can pretty much go on to any of my 3 teams or whatnot and just level that way. And so I'm going to try just kind of present a different style, present a different method and tactic of doing this. And there's certain areas where actually I set my Hearthstone. Let's get some food. I'm not worried about mana on the lot. To me, so far, when I played a lock is a multi-boxer, locks are the only team member that I have actually, other than the Pally that I play with, who doesn't really go through mana. Yeah, it's weird. So. So yeah, now we're into the red area, the red mobs, and we're just gonna slash and burn our way through this. No pun intended, according to Warlock. And I usually spec out in Warlock when I do multi-box in Warlock. I usually do I forgot which class it is. I will know in a minute. It's been a while since I've done a Warlock solo or together as a team. I can't get that until it's the one where you get the Felguard, the one you get the Doomsguard thing. I usually go for that one because it acts as an off tank for my Pally, and then my And then when I level a mage as a team, as a multi-boxing team, I usually go ice or frost, and then I usually get a water pet, and that's also acting as another pet too, off tank. And he's almost dead. So yeah, this is actually, there's two quests here that I don't do as a multi-boxer. The one you have to collect the crystals, mana crystals. No, I did that once. And that took, oh god, that wasn't boring. It was just a grind. I mean, it's just a slow process of making sure every toon gets 6 mana crystals, and then the one you kill the big giant walking things here, and you grab their item. I forgot what it was called. Let me see. You kill these, and you get the arcane core. I've done that as well, because what it does is it opens up more chain quests. It opens up another chain of quests to do, and then there's one over by the ocean where you kill murlocs. And well, there's one collection quest over there as well. That's not fun. It is fun, but it just takes time. Solo wise, they're not as bad, but as a team, multi-boxing team, yeah, just stay away from them. You'll find other quests that are less time consuming. And in fact, this is what this guy's going to do. It's going to show you on some level the quest to do that will not, take too much time away from you, so you can actually enjoy the benefits of multi-boxing instances and raids and whatnot, and have fun with it, because that's what multi-boxing does do that most people don't understand. Yeah, most people use multi-boxing to own battlegrounds, arenas. I've not really. It's not that I'm not interested in it. Is that they're all right. The only battleground I would really consider doing is multi-boxer. Of course, it's gonna be like one class, like 5 shamans, 5 druids, maybe 5 hunters, or 5 mages, and something like that. You can't have a mixed class. That's hard to do. And the only one I would really consider doing, that's, in my opinion, my favorite one, because there's so much killing to do, is Alterac Valley. Yeah, you go down there and kill a bunch of your opponents, and you try to kill their boss in the little protection hut, and if you do, you win. Or if you cap enough so-called flags or whatnot, or areas, you win as well. But there's a lot of killing, and this is fun. I don't think at all so far my luck has gone under 90% on the mana. That's what I'm saying. Mana is not as absorbed or as consumed as fast as a mage's. Oop, we're not going to kill him. We're going to kill this guy. Put some dots on him. And he's going to go down in a minute. And there he goes. And we'll just kill you. Yes. Attack my little demon. Because you're going to burn and die. See? So yeah, I tried streaming on Twitch.tv back literally November of '09. Literally, I tried it, and my computer was so bad, as in graphic wise, as in CPU. It was, I think at that time the CPU was literally like, it had, I think 2.2 or 2.4, just horrible. I think 2.2, and it just it wasn't worth it. And I gotta get one more unstable, and I gotta get one more arcane core. Not a problem. We'll just set him on. Wait, we'll just emulate him and dot him. I missed that one. Yeah, but I'm not gonna miss that one. There he goes. And we'll just fire him up. and emulate him and dot him up. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Close, but no cigar. And I should have some food. There it is. Told you. Oh well. Okay. Apples don't really matter at this level. Ah, there's my last one. And so, yeah, I tried an 09. I did try, and it was crappy. And the graphics output was just bad. I mean, you couldn't read crap on it. And you know, I've been watching a lot of people stream over the holidays and stuff. You know, WoW, you know, Star Wars and the Old Republic and whatnot. And kind of really been contemplating, hey, I should try this again. I got a better computer. My other hesitancy was my voice, and you know, do I have to show myself on camera like Lore does, or like Tally does, or like Lynn, or like Pocket? But you can, or not. I don't know. I haven't decided that, but yeah, at least I'm gonna put some decent, watchable videos out now. Oh, you're gonna take my pet? That's fine. Go ahead. I'll just set you on fire with immolation, and I'll just dot you up with my dot spell, and you're dead. Yeah, just keep on attacking me, because you're dead. So yeah, we have 3 quests to turn in, and we're going to be probably soon a level 6. If it's not from these 3 quests, it'll be relatively soon that I hit level 6 on this character, and then finish up the little bitty quest over here that's not that hard, because it's a lot of talking to and turning in quests, and you get experience that way. We can do that one. In fact, I did that on my Pally. Let's see. That one's good. Nope. Oh. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Excuse me. And we're gonna sell a bunch of crap that we don't need. Like that, like that. So yeah, 15 silver. Yeah, not bad. Not bad for a new character on a warlock. Comments are welcomed for this YouTube video, and I don't know if I can. I don't know if there's an option to upload stuff on Twitch.tv. I'm not sure, because I do know that once you stream something live and you stop streaming that stream live, not even 2 or 3 minutes later, it pops up as, you know, new video content. So I don't know if this is the right. Yeah, I don't know if this is the one quest that I do. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, there's one quest that you have to travel way across the other side of the island, and I used to level over there 1 through 10. You have to kill a lot of mobs and stuff, and you go to the other little hut over there, and yeah, but I skipped that. Once I discovered another leveling zone that, you know, I've just been going there and been living over there. Okay, well, I got a quest to turn back over there by the flat path, as you can see the question mark. And then we got these two quests over here, which is pretty simple. You have to kill, I think 4 or 5 of these void creatures, and then kill the kind of a secret assassin that's lurking in the trees and whatnot. And I typically, once you collected those mana crystals and all that, that opens up this quest chain over here. Then after you complete that, it opens up the Murloc quest on the beach over here. And I've done that once or twice, and there's just you have to collect like I don't know, 6 pieces of clam meat or something. You have to collect something over there, and yeah, it's not a friendly drop rate, so I don't do that much anymore. I try to do more kill quests or collecting one item quests, as I stated earlier in the first video that I recorded. And so here we're just going to kill stuff. Oh, 450 experience points, and there's a good better two-handed staff, you know. Oh, got his friend coming over here. Got some dots on him. Mutilation and corruption. I always forget what those spells are called. I just know that over time they're dots and they do some serious damage, especially when you get higher level, then you get better gear and stuff. They just do some damage. Which I've noticed, you know, when I leveled up my Pally mixed team, all my guys on that team, when they reach like 40s and 50s, and really 40s and 50s, they'll start outputting close to 2,000 damage. My Pally has a shield that I fling at the opponent, you know, the Avenger shield, and that does almost 1,300 damage there. My mages, at that time, are frost, and they do some serious damage. My locks really start doing damage. So over time, you know, you can get your team with the right gear and stuff and level, you know, doing some serious damage on pulls like Dire Maul, which I've done. I like Dire Maul. I like the challenge. I like the layout of it. The only problem is, like Dire Maul and there's another one. Oh, there's a boss wailing. No, Blackfathom Deeps. The little goblin, almost like a rogue goblin. He's not stealth. He's a Murloc actually. And when I fight him on my 5 mixed team, my main screen character and action almost like it's almost like a lag, and it just not the flow of the action is not consistent, and it happens in Dire Maul. It's almost like a lag, like spikes and smoothness, and then at moments it just like almost like it wants to lag to the point where my other 4 guys do fine. There's no problem there, but my main guy, it's like all the action is like a 10-second delay. And yeah, I like Dire Maul and I like Blackfathom Deeps, and those 2 instances really, I don't know what it is, but it's weird. That's 5 out of 5, and yeah, that's 5 out of 5. We got one more. We got them all. Oh, we got one more to kill. And we gotta kill the Quiet Assassinator. And that's him up there, as well as yeah, they also changed the Shadow Bolt. It's kind of an interesting looking color when it shoots out like that. It's a stream of color. It's kind of cool looking. And you are dead. And we got the incriminating documents. I think it's a quest item. And that's it. So and there's level 6. Or 7, I'm sorry. And my bartender, actually my bartender is off just a tad. So let me refresh. Because sometimes bartender does that and I have to refresh so that the actual level is actually accurate to what my actual level is. Voila, there's level 7. Yeah, so leave comments and all that, and go to my Facebook page, you know, and whatnot there, and I also have subscribed to Tim's, the main guy who developed PwnBoxer, the one that I use and have been using since '09. In my opinion, honestly, the best multi-boxing software, and honestly, he's the best one at customer service. I mean, really honestly, you know, sometimes you buy a product and you're not quite sure how it is and stuff, you know, and or how the service is once you get the product, and you know how well the person keeps up with the product, you know, making sure that it doesn't go out of you know, making sure the versions are updated and whatnot, and everything. And Tim really is that person. He really treats his customers well, and it's worth it. When I first bought PwnBoxer for $30, $29.99, it was worth it. I tried it out and I thought, you know what, this is awesome. It works, it's smooth, and no problems, no hiccups, no nothing. And then, you know, through the years, he's updated it. And you know what? He updated it to, I think, 35, and I think it's up to 40 now. But you know what? It's worth it. It's literally a one-time fee, good for a year upgrade when upgrades happen. And he recently upgraded it this past October, and that was like the first time he upgraded it in like almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. I think like almost like maybe early 10. And so when he does upgrade it, you know, it makes, he puts features in that really accommodates the player nicely. I mean, it's just well done. It's a well thought out product, and there's other multi-boxing softwares out there, some free that I've heard about, but I don't know. And people come in Tim's chat room when he uses multi-boxing, and they're all like, well, it should be a free trial and all that. You know, people love to do free trial stuff or request free trial stuff. And I just say, look, trust me, I've been doing this since '09. I typed this in the chat, and believe me, it's worth it. It's worth the $30 and all that. So Tim is like one of the few people who actually sells a product that actually on the internet that I'm aware of that actually works, and he cares about it, and he cares about his customers too. And then of course he's got the forum. He's built his own little community up, and I'm glad to be part of that community, and really really good contact personnel with Tim, and just dot him up and kill him. Yeah, and so it's the two websites for multiboxing is www.multiboxing.com. I have subscribed to him on my YouTube channel. He will be later added to my Twitch. I'm going to put some other people that I follow when they stream, and he's one of them. And then he has the software, which is www.pwnboxer.com, PWNBOXER.com, and it's worth it, in my opinion. So level 7. So I guess that was a little shout out to Tim. Oh well. and he has a YouTube channel too. Tim does, the Pwneboxer channel. I think it's youtube.com/Pwneboxer, I want to say. Anyway, I haven't subscribed to my Broomba YouTube channel, and people can go there. Let's see. Oh, I can go to Fairbreeze. Yep, so I have to go to Fairbreeze now. So yeah, we're about over halfway done through level 7, and we'll sell some stuff. I feel like money right now. Let's sell. There we go. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, some people have voices for the internet. They can either they're good at what they talk about, or they're good at what they explain things about, or instruct or guide people. And I was kind of not nervous. I was kind of antsy how well my voice comes off. Do I have the internet voice? Do I have the voice that is convincing or is good? And I believe over time, especially in the next couple of weeks or so, into early February, and my video gets out and people see it, and I post on muscleboxing.com actually. So it's Broomba37. So yeah. I'm a loyal Tim Multiboxing Pwneboxer fan, and I don't feel gypped and whatnot. So I just missed that one. Yeah, like I said earlier, when you multibox a team and you RAF it, there are instances where, like I said, you will be wearing level 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 level, that type of gear, and a level 40 instance, and you're like, okay, I'm doing fine in other categories, but I am really wiping, or I'm really dying, I'm having trouble with this boss, or this whatever. And it's because of the gear. Either my DPS is not good, my stamina is not good, or whatnot, or whatever the class I'm playing. It's not improved. It's not up to par. Yeah, actually. Oh, let's not do that. It's very rare. It's very sporadic where those mobs come. I mean, they're I think level 5 or so, if I'm not mistaken. 7, 6. Yeah, but I try to. Yeah, at this low level, I try not to involve myself in too much chances of being wiped out. I mean, I was over in the Ghostlands, that village, Tranquillian. I think it's called Tranquillian Village, whatever it's called. And I was walking down those steps by the Flightmaster, and sure enough, a mob of level 14 walked up. Luckily, yeah, I think yeah, I can't remember if I was multibox. I might have been multibox in my team, and it just was awesome. Wiped them out. Yeah, no, especially on a PvP server. When you're multiboxing, you'll see a lot of both Horde and Alliance, especially Horde. If you're doing a Horde, they will literally come up to you and start talking to you, or either good or bad talk, like, hey, that's cool, and you tell them the information and whatnot. Then you get the people who are just like really, really just pains in the butt, Oh, you're cheating, you're hacking, you're doing this, you're doing that. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Shut up. And then when you, let's see, yeah, we can turn that quest into Flight of Fairbreeze. Actually, we can't. We got to turn those dudes into pigs and pigs. Excuse me. And speaking of which, I was leveling one of my RAF teams, the Pally Shaman, Mage, Lock Shaman, Priest, and all that, on Blackrock, and I was doing my shaman quest to get the water totem. This is before Cataclysm, and I was walking through Ashenvale. Right before you go to Astronar, there's a turnoff to go down to the area where you get the vial of water for your water quest totem. And a little gnome, 2728 gnome rogue was following me, and he followed me all the way there, and I stopped and got off my mounts and turned around. No, actually, I stopped, thinking what he's going to do, and he walks up to my. I got off my mounts, and I stopped and off my mounts, and he walks up to my team, and of course my back was to him, and the last person in the team closer to him was my priest, and he starts attacking my priest. And well, let me just say, he didn't live more than 30 seconds. My pally turned around and waylaid in him. My mage and shaman and Locke turned around, hit my Locke's and mage's pets went wild and crazy, and he was dead in 30 seconds. And then I went on to get my vial. Well, as I was leaving after I got my vial from my shaman, I walked back to the area where his body was, his corpse was, and I saw his ghosts, because you can kind of see ghosts in a way, in their ghost form, traveling back to the body. Well, he sees me, and he goes a little further out of the way from me, and he goes to a place where he can resurrect himself, but be out of my shot of fire. Sure enough, he resurrects himself, he gets on his mount, and I never hear from him again. So that was a funny little encounter, and occasionally I'll see that. So it's quite funny seeing people's reaction, especially in instances, because some people are just like, wow, that's cool, or oh, you're cheating, or whatever, you know. It's people are people. People are going to be one way or the other. So yeah, so we're going to turn these 2 quests in here and probably hit level 8. And then there's one quest in Fairbreeze that I do that's really, really simple. It requires a little bit of flying back and forth from Silvermoon City to Fairbreeze, but it's easy XP, and I think you get almost like 10 silver pieces. I'm going to say close to 10. Hey, free money and free XP. So yeah, and it's over here. Some of these quests are okay in this area. That kind of spider webs off into the other areas of the area of the Blood Elves. This is an easy one. You turn it in, and you get 85 copper pieces and 300 experience points. And then I say, I'm not going to do you. And then you go in here, and I typically do these quests. Most major kind of starting areas now have some sort of quest like that, where you take a book or take some food or take an item to somebody in the city. Night Elves have that. You take a book back to Darnassus. Redridge has one. I don't know if they still do it, but they had one where you pick up excuse me. You pick up you actually pick it up an Elwyn Forest, and it's a crate, and you take it to a blacksmith in Stormwind, and then they tell you to take it to Redridge, to the blacksmith in Redridge. And here you're seeing one from the Blood Elf. Here, take this bag of food, or this request, this letter. So I don't know about Torrens or druids don't have one because I've done the entire starting level of druids, both solo and Wrath or multi-box, and they don't have that. Undercity used to have one actually. I take that back. Undercity did have one. The Undead. There's level 8. And when you leave the starting area of the Undercity of the Undead, you go out that starting area, and there's a guy that used to be there. There's a guy that gives you, hey, we need some supplies, or take this meat to Brill, which is the next area of the Undead. They took that out. I think they gave that to you a little earlier in your quest, in your leveling. But usually when you leave an area, they give you a quest like that. So we're level 8. We got a bunch of goodies in my mailbox. I don't know. I think it's a lot of BlizzCon stuff. And we'll just go ahead and get all this stuff out of here and just delete all this. And then we'll go in here and we'll just go bing, bing. We can't use that until level 20. And that's not good. So yeah, what I'm going to try to do is get to level 10. I'm going to try to do increments of 10. Because, I mean, I could sit here and map out in my mind. Actually, usually what I do is I map out, okay, I'll do these 6 quests and then stop. And everybody falls into that trap. And that 6 quests that you're supposed to do actually turns into 20 quests. Okay, well, I'll do these 5 last quests after these 20 quests, and I'll be done. No, you're doing additional 40 quests. So what I think I'm doing on these solo guides, and probably Wrath as well when I do my multi-boxing team, and probably multi-boxing team without Wrath, is probably do kind of increments of either 10, maybe 10, because you know, it's just something interesting to ponder about. And so we're level 8, and I think by the time we do the quest over where I'm about to go next, we should be close to level 10. And I think I know where to stop actually. If we're like a level 11 and we come to my stopping point, that's fine. And so, and I'll probably editing most of this video out. Maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how well it goes over. So this will probably go up to 9 on YouTube this afternoon. I gotta encode it for better quality, and or edit it down. I don't know, maybe not. I might just leave this raw and uncut. And so yeah, we're gonna finish up this last remaining quest here, and then we're gonna go to the next area, and quickly probably get to level 10. I know we can get to level 10 in that area, because we'll be almost a quarter away of level 8 in this when we're done with this. So there's 625 experience points, and there's 100 a silver piece and 75 copper. So it's fun, you know. Some people are like really obsessed, as in perfection, in PvP and raiding and BGs and all that. I don't know. To me, honestly, it's just having fun. I don't take it that serious in any regard as in be the best, you know. I'm having fun, and that's really honestly, that's what most of these games are, is having fun. Now, it depends if the game is well thought out and put together. That does play a factor. And WoW, in my opinion, does. It does it story-wise. Oh, I know what we can do. We usually kill there's a quest up here in this area. You kill 5 ghouls and 5 of those shadow demon monsters. We can go ahead and do it, because I probably am afraid that by the time I get to where I'm going to go next, I won't be level 10. And I think this gives close to like 800, almost 1,000 XP. Something like that. I mean, it's pretty good XP, and I think you get some silver pieces too. Yeah, almost 800 XP and 3 silver pieces. And you just kill 4 rot limbs and 4 dark wrath. They're the ghouls, you know, and then those little black, like void ghost creature thingamajiggies, and kill 4 of those each, and voila, you get almost 800 experience and almost, you know, 3 silver pieces, you know, and voila, you're in the money. And I got 31 silver pieces, and I am barely level 8. So there's a dot on him. Oh, he's gonna attack my friend. He's gonna attack my pet. Yeah, well, he's gonna learn really quick that attacking my pet is not good, because I got dots on you and you're gonna die. And my health tends to regenerate pretty well in that field. Try to pick the right enemies off to kill so I don't aggro like 3 of them, because I don't think I can do 3. 2 I can do, but 3, that'd be really claustrophobic and possibly a death. Back to that. There I go. There, I told you I would pull it. But I got so much dots on him that he's dead before even that guy comes over here and does some serious damage. I'll just dot him up. I think I'll let my pet aggro him for about a bit. Just dot him up with this one here, and then boom, he's dead. So that's 2 more left, and there's my regen of energy. So I gotta kill 2 more of those thingies. There's 1. Well, I like to get level 10 so I can get my specs going. Ooh, hello. That's not fun. That's actually happened one time, and quite often. You finish killing a mob, and voila! Not 2 seconds later, you're being attacked again, or you're threatening to be attacked again. So that's almost 800 experience. That should be down almost to 2,000. So I'll be almost 1,000 XP on that. Turning that quest. So that's actually pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do 10 levels a day, or try to. Now, it probably won't be 10 levels a day, but I'm gonna try to do 10 levels a day, or do half and half, 5 and 5, 5 one day, 5 the next day. Because you know, because you want to make sure you pick the right areas to level in with the right quest to get you there quicker. Now, of course, that's not going to always be the case, but I do know some sort of shortcuts and tricks and stuff to kind of
bypass a lot of excuse me, quest. Ugh. Ugh. Late in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm gonna do as much as I can. So yeah.